Hey guys, in this video we will solve the bandit challenges from OverTheWire, so let's get to it. Let's connect to bandit 15, so let's see, we can take this off because we don't need it anymore, and we insert 15, we copy the password and we paste it here. So let's see, and we are in. Okay, so the password for the next level can be retrieved by submitting the password of the current level to this port on localhost using SSL TLS encryption. Helpful note: getting done, renegotiating or key update, read the connected commands section in the main page. So the command that we can use to retrieve the password for the next challenge is this one. Now let me explain. The open SSL s_client is a tool that creates an SSL/TLS connection to a specified server. The connect localhost and the port tries to connect to this port on local machine, okay guys? Basically this tries to connect to our localhost on this port. So let's see. Now we insert the password of our current challenge. As you can see, this is what we need to do, submitting the password of the current level. We click enter and here we have the password of challenge number 16. Okay, so let's log in with bandit 16. Let's see. And we are in. So the credentials for the next level can be retrieved by submitting the password of the current level to a port on localhost in this range. First, find out which of these ports have a server listening on them, and then find out which of those speak SSL TLS and which don't. There is only one server that will give the next credentials. The others will simply send back to you wherever you send to it. So we can use the following command, this one here, and basically this command will scan from this port to this port on localhost the ones that are open and running SSL TLS. Run the command, and as you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ports that are open and running SSL TLS. Now we can try and see which of those will give us the flag. So basically we will try this one first. So basically we will use the command that we used on our previous challenge. I don't know if you remember, but I will tell you, and that command is open SSL s_client -connect, then localhost, we insert the port that we want, and then quiet, like so. Okay, so I don't think that this is the port that we are searching for, so let's try another one. So this one here. Let me just copy this port because I think it will be much faster, like so. So I don't have to scroll up every time that I want to copy a port. Let me see. Okay, so now we will try this one here with the same command, but the port will be different. So let's see, like so. No, this is not the port that we want. Let's try this one here and let's try to insert the flag and see if this is the one. And it's not. As you can see, this is sending back what we just inserted. As we can see here, this isn't the port that we are searching for. So let's try this one here with the same command. No, this isn't the port. Now let's try this one here. Okay, let's try to insert the flag and see if we can retrieve our passwords for the next level, or we will... Okay, so we could retrieve a key, so we just need to copy this and use this to log in with bandit 17. Okay guys, so let's copy this. Let's open a new tab, create a new file. I will create this one, paste here our key, save, and now we need to give some permissions, so chmod ssh, okay, and now we just need to try to log in with bandit 17 with our key. Okay guys, so we can exit this and log in with bandit 17, but this time we will use our file, the one that has our key. So -i and the name of the file, enter, and let's see, and we are in. So let's see. There are two files in the home directory, passwords.old and passwords.new. The password for the next level is in passwords.new and is the only line that has been changed between passwords.old and passwords.new. First, let's list the contents of our current directory. So let's see. Here we have passwords.new and passwords.old. Now let's use the following command and I will explain what this command does. And basically this command will compare the contents of this file with the contents of this file and will print the new lines, so the different lines that we have on the new file. Okay, so it seems that the only string that is different between these two files is this one here. So let's copy this and paste it here. Also, I will take this off. Okay, so let's see if we can log in on our next level. So Bandit 18, exit. Also, we will take this off because now we have our password. We will insert the new password and we are okay, so it seems that we have here some problem. However, let's read first this level here, the information that they give us. So let's see. The password for the next level is stored in a file readme in the home directory. Unfortunately, someone has modified the .bashrc to log you out when you log in with SSH. So it seems that this session is closed because someone changed this file, okay? We can try to use the readme file and try to log in with it by using the following command. I will show you just in a minute. Okay, so basically this command will try to log in on this host through this port by opening the readme file that is on our home directory, and let's see if this works. Okay guys, so let's see. No, let me just see if by inserting this we can log in. Okay, so here we have a password. So I think this is the password for the next challenge. We will paste it here and let's try to log in with Bandit 19. Okay guys, we will take this off and 19, take this and we are in. Alright, let's take a look at what Bandit 19 level is asking. To gain access to the next level, you should use the setuid binary in the home directory. Execute it without arguments to find out how to use it. The password for this level can be found in the usual place, which is this one here, after you have used the setuid binary. First, it's important for us to understand what is a setuid binary. A setuid binary is a file that, when executed, doesn't run with your permissions. It runs with the permissions of whoever owns the file. If the binary is owned by Bandit 20 and I run as Bandit 19, which is our case, then that program runs as Bandit 20. Now let's list the files in our current directory. So lns-all. Nice. So as you can see here, this S tells me that this is a setuid and it's owned by Bandit 20, as you can see here. That means if I run the file, it will execute as Bandit 20. So let's see what it does. I'll just run it without arguments like the challenge suggests, okay? / and then the name of the file. So as you can see, the file says run a command as another user. Okay, this is the clue. Run a command. This tells us that we can run any command as Bandit 20. Now, what we need to do is to see what is Bandit 20's password. To do that, we can read the file inside of this directory of the bandit_pass directory. And to read the file, we can use the cat command. So, cat, then the path to the file and the file itself. Now we know that the password of Bandit 20s is saved inside of a file called Bandit 20. So let's see. Bandit 20. Now let's see. Sorry, I forgot to use the executable file, okay? So ./ and then the file itself. We use the file to execute the cat command to read the contents of this file, which is the password for Bandit20, okay? So let's see. In here we have it, guys. So let's try to connect to Bandit20. I will copy the password. Okay, let's insert the password. And we are in. So let's see. There is a setuid binary in the home directory that does the following. It makes a connection to the local host on the port you specify as a command line argument. It then reads a line of text from the connection and compares it to the password in the previous level, so in the Bandit20 level. If the password is correct, it will transmit the password for the next level, so Bandit21. Okay guys, so one way that we have to solve this level is basically make a reverse shell. What we will do is open a new tab and connect once again to Bandit20, insert the password once again to log in. Now we will make an ncat listener nc-lvnp, and we will use the port 1234, and don't forget, because this port is the one that you will pass to the setuid binary, okay guys? So we click enter, we go back, here we have our setuid binary, we run the binary. Let's see what we need to do. So basically we need to use the binary and pass to this binary port. So let's do it. The same port that you used on the ncat listener, because otherwise it won't work, okay guys? So 1234. Let's go back to our netcat listener, and now we can try to insert the password for the current level, as we saw on our over the wire on Bandit. So insert it here, and here we have the password for the next challenge, okay guys? So we copy this and we paste it here. So let's log in with Bandit21. Okay, we are in. So a program is running automatically at regular intervals from cron, the time-based job scheduler. Look in this path, in this directory, for the configuration and see what command is being executed. So let's change into this directory. So cd, like so, list the contents of this directory and focus on this file, and this is because we want the Bandit22 password. Copy this, cut. Okay, so it seems that this program here is running every minute and every time the system is rebooted, and runs with Bandit22's permissions, okay? So let's see what is happening every time this program is running, okay? Cut. Okay, it seems that we are giving read permissions to everyone, and we are giving those permissions to this file, so everyone can read this file, including Bandit21. Then we are basically printing the contents of Bandit22 file, which is the password for Bandit22, into this file, okay? Basically, we are taking the contents of this file, pasting those contents in this file, and because this file has reading permissions for everyone, we can read this file, and if we read this file, we will retrieve the flag, and here we have it. So we copy the flag for Bandit22 and we paste it here. And this is it, guys. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel for more content like this. See you in the next video. Bye bye!